Okay, Allie.
Yeah, let me just fix my microphone one sec real quick. Sorry.
You're good.
Yep.
Mine was also getting loosey.
I punched it earlier. I just fully knocked it over.
I think it's important to show dominance to the microphone.
Exactly, yeah.
All right.
Let it know that we are not scared of them.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Shannon.
Hi, Allie. Allie, how are you?
I have something very exciting for you guys tonight.
Exciting.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's something very exciting. But also, I'm a little nervous
Okay.
Mhm.
because I haven't done the anecdote in a little while.
Yeah.
No, I think it's been Shannon like every time so far this season.
Yeah.
I had that thought recently and I was like, I need to stop doing it and just talking about my brain being loose. So
I used to do it all the time. And then I was like, it's good to be a little mysterious every once in a while and not
Yeah.
let people know.
Exactly.
But now I'm letting the people back.
yeah, I would like to know how
Yeah.
how are you doing?
I'm
too.
doing good. And I have something special today. I'm going to reach into my official Hot Girls Hockey mailbag
Whoa.
and pull out
What's
some mail
that?
from friend of the pod, Chrissy, who I don't know if you guys have met in person. You might have at the Sarah. You might have at the
Might have.
Stadium Series game.
Yeah.
Shannon, I feel like probably
Oh.
haven't. But friend of the pod, Chrissy, went viral on the internet at the start of the season,
Yes, she did.
and she got interviewed during one of the games because she made this super cool thing that I think is in this letter. I'm like struggling to open it
I'm
right
trying to
now.
remember if
Yeah.
it's the interview. Was it during the home opener?
Was it the home? It might have been the home
I don't
opener. Yeah.
remember.
Oh my God, there's so many. Oh my God, Chrissy,
Oh.
you like spoiled us. Holy shit. Oh my God, girl.
Whoa. How many are there?
She
Dang.
made devil's temporary tattoos.
Oh my gosh, I remember the interview now.
And-
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Wait, okay. I'm opening the mail from her. This is like, there's so many in here. First of all, Chrissy, if you're
It's never ending. You're still
You-
pulling more out.
spoiled us, and she made Hot Girls Hockey temporary tattoos.
No way.
That's so
Oh,
precious.
Oh my God, Chrissy, thank you so much.
that's so
Wow.
sweet. Wow, I'm gonna die.
We have to
Thank
wear these
you.
together at
Yeah, we
the
do.
game that we are hopefully all able to go to in January.
Fingers
Mhm.
crossed.
She made a little devil's symbol one. And then this cute one of Jack with the books, because, he did his his reading program that, to promote literacy that he and Luke have been doing. That's really cute.
Oh my God.
There's like different sizes.
They're so detailed. They're so
I'm gonna put
good.
them all over my face.
This one, the Rainbow Pride Devil's logo.
Hell
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Really pretty. And then this one's so cute. It just says raise hell.
Hell yeah.
Ah!
So
That was
cute.
going middle of my forehead.
Yeah. So freaking cute.
There's so many.
And she,
Yeah,
girl,
really.
girl knows me.
That one's for you.
We got some Nico tattoos.
Wow, multiple Nikos.
Wow.
I can
Oops,
have
all
all
Nikos.
Nikos on
Dang.
every extremity. We just arm, leg, middle of the forehead.
Exactly.
Yep. And then we post a video and I get blocked from the Prudential Center. And they're like, this woman is frightening.
Oh,
my
man.
God, Chrissy, thank
That's
you
the sweetest thing ever.
so much. You are the nicest. And let me find, because I think she has a shop where she sells these, but I don't know if she has like an Etsy website or something. I don't see one linked in her profile, but if you want to get some tattoos or a cute little cardigan from friend Christy, go to Twitter, NJD Chrissy, CHRISSY. And that's your girl. If I find a link to her shop, I'll post it when we post the episode.
Yeah. I'll put it in the description too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chrissy. That was such a delight. This is not what I was expecting to talk about
No,
at the
not at
top of the
all.
episode.
Yeah, I had originally had a different anecdote that was
Yeah.
more tragic. And then this just like turned the mood right around.
That's so nice. Yeah.
I'm so excited. And I'm so excited to get into this episode. We're going to have a lot of fun.
So this is Hot Girls Hockey, born in Jersey, our weekly opinions on the Devils. There are no facts here because we analyze by vibes. All right, Allie, what is the red carpet report of this week?
Alrighty, we're gonna go lightning round.
Wow. All right.
Because I have some stuff to talk about later.
Okay.
I have a different segment, and I've been waiting for some stuff like this to talk about in the other segment. I just, I love a little mess, I love a little drama, and we have some this week. So we're going to go through this one. Okay.
Okay.
So right at the start, we have, this one is for Sarah.
Okay.
Ooh, is it because it's all black?
Is it because it's all black?
Yes.
I
Do you feel at home here?
Yeah, I do. I'm a hat person. I like the hat too.
Yeah, it's a nice little ball cap. This is Dawson Mercer, right?
Yes.
I've been burned now.
That's true. Yeah.
He looks different. Oh,
It's the kind of like slight facial hair that he's got going on right
it's
now.
No Shave November.
Yeah.
Yeah, this outfit, it's a black on black. He's got like the quarter zip, which according to the kids on TikTok, this is a thing right now. People are talking about quarter zips. I can't be bothered. Then we've got the black outer jacket. These jeans. What do we think about these jeans?
I really like the jeans.
I do too.
Yeah.
They're well fitted jeans.
They're a baggy jean, but they're not too baggy. Just the right
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
amount. Yeah. I think this is going to get, I don't know.
We're
Okay.
going straight to rate. Oh,
Yeah, we're going straight to rate. We
Okay.
have
straight to right.
straight to rate.
We have a first and a second and a third place today. First has already been selected. You know what? I'm going to show you the next outfit, and then viewers' choice. You get to vote on which one.
Oh, we get to vote.
Okay,
You get to
let's
vote
go.
on which one
Cool.
is second place.
All right.
All right. Our next outfit is a picture of Mr. Jack Hughes. Won't get to see this for a while.
Wow. What? That's fascinating.
Okay. I have one issue with it.
Okay.
It's the belt. Everything else, I'm obsessed with.
Okay.
But there's something about where the belt is hitting him that's really bugging me. But
So-
I feel like if you button the jacket, I wouldn't be as annoyed. But so this is Jack Hughes. He is wearing a light blue
denim
button down, looks like
Yep.
a white shirt underneath,
Yep.
and a big black outer coat, but short. And is that suede? What kind of material
I'm
is the
not sure.
pant?
I think it's just like a
Cargo-y kind of
brown denim.
Yeah,
I don't know.
but it's light brown, like light brown, sugar brown with white
Yeah.
sneakers.
And the pants I think are designed to have almost a little bit of like a paint speckle effect on them.
Yes, definitely. It's meant to look like he's been doing some work around the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At first, I did enjoy this, as weird as it is. But then I saw I kept staring at the denim shirt, and we'll just, bleep this because this is not a person who's involved with this at all, but I can't unsee Mr. now. So
Wow.
this is
Wow.
shot down real far now.
Wow.
Because that's how he used to dress.
Wow.
That's a throwback.
Yep. So this is ruined now.
Wow. Huh. Well, anyway,
Yep.
I love the color. I love the texture of the pants. I like seeing Jack.
I like
in
the
this
layering.
stuff.
And what I like about this, I've realized, is my favorite Jack Hughes outfits are when he leans into preppy, but not
Mhm.
like formal suit wear preppy, but like the casual going to the football game, Yale versus Harvard. But we're not
Yes.
trying to dress up too much khaki or
It's like cash preppy.
And that's because I totally forgot to mention this earlier, but he is a partner with Ralph Lauren this year. That's who's doing his
Whoa.
outfits. He got himself.
Oh,
He got himself a
people.
little outfit sponsor.
Yeah.
No wonder he's more coordinated.
Yeah.
This is making so much sense now.
Yeah.
I wonder if he'll stay up here. This might be great. This
I
might be
like-
competition for Nico.
I like Ralph Lauren. Caveat, I said this was going to be a lightning round, and here I am.
Yeah.
While I have the microphone, I
Yes.
just want to rant about a slight pet peeve.
Mhm.
It is Ralph Lauren, not
Is it?
Ralph Lauren.
I didn't know that.
That man
Okay.
is from the Bronx. Why are we pronouncing his name Ralph Lauren? It doesn't need to be French to be good.
You said both those names,
It's Ralph Lauren.
and I can't tell the difference.
Lauren versus Lauren.
Okay.
People
I'll
always
never get it.
people try to like make Ralph Lauren. Listen, I have a beautiful Ralph Lauren dress that I love. Like people like there's like regular Ralph Lauren, and then there's like designer, like high-end Ralph Lauren, and it's genuinely so nice. And so wearable for like day-to-day wear. A lot of like really thoughtful designs, and people try to make it sound fancier. It's having a little bit of a moment right now, and they'll always be like, they're in custom Ralph Lauren. And I'm like, shut up, it's Lauren. Anyway.
Oh man.
So between Dawson Mercer and Jack Hughes, who would you give second place?
Second. Does that mean the other person gets first?
Oh, no. First place has been decided and is neither of these people.
Oh, okay. My vote is Mercer for second.
Mine too.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Jack, you're almost there.
Yeah.
Almost.
Next, we have before we talk about first place, we're going to have a semi-weekly special award.
The next photo?
Yeah. Nico Heischer, thank you for Mustache Nico. Glad to see you.
What? We're not going to talk about this TV static top?
Hold the phone.
I thought this was going to be like room
TV
static. Zoom in. That is a herringbone wool button down.
I don't care.
We have seen something of a very similar pattern on this red carpet before, and we ripped it to shreds.
But that was because that was not actually a herringbone pattern. This is a proper herringbone pattern. This is a normal pattern.
I'm going to hit playback.
Yeah. Fine, whatever episode that is.
It's fine. It's a special weekly award. So,
it's to him for his mustache. I don't give a shit what shirt he's wearing. He can be
it's going to his
trash
mustache
bag.
It's going to his mustache.
It's going to Mustache Nico.
Okay.
Mustache Nico. Okay.
All right.
Also, bonus points. The Rose Beanie is back. Nico, don't listen to the haters.
Rose Beanie.
First place. This, it wasn't First place, it's not even about the outfit. It's about the aura. It's Jesper Bratt in this outfit at the Blackhawks game.
So good. You're right.
Oh.
He's always in that perfect model pose, the lighting, everything about this.
Is calling.
Yeah, really.
And that's saying something because he's good at his job.
Yeah, really.
But like, put him on a runway. Like, come on.
Wow.
It's not I don't want to describe this outfit. It's a black and white suit and then he's got like a jacket on, but I can't, he's just like owns the camera every time.
Yep. He made everything work to him.
Yeah. It's perfectly
He's in
fitted.
control. It's fantastic.
Yeah. This
the
is
confidence
first place.
of it. Yeah.
There's been multiple times that I've wanted to put Jesper Bratt in first place. And then I just didn't because I was like, the outfit's just too boring. I can't even talk about it. But he like just works it. So anyway,
So you know what? Points for that this time.
Yeah, this time he gets points for it. And he doesn't hold his water bottles in a particularly weird way like a lot of them do.
Just normal.
Just a normal
holding
way.
it normal.
Room for most improvement.
Okay.
Improvement.
I struggled to pronounce that for some reason.
Wow.
Okay.
I
Interesting.
I have my issue.
Dawson Mercer, I gave you, this is lightning round. Dawson Mercer, I gave you a warning last week and you came out here with your slutty little ankles. Put those away.
Wow.
It does look like there are socks, at least, though. If you zoom in
they're the ankle
real
stuff.
far, it's those ankle socks for sure. But
Allie did say, knock that shit off too.
But I don't want to look at the,
knock it off.
You know what else you see when you zoom in? His hairy little medial malleolus. I don't need to be looking at that. Put it away.
For me, what got me is the shirt's the exact same length as the jacket, and it's boxy and it's really
very
bothering
boxy
me.
and not good.
When I petitioned for men to start tucking shirts in again.
After I just criticized Jack for the belt.
Jack's outfit is very well layered and the shirt is tucked in. Ralph Lauren. That's the Ralph Lauren influence. Tuck your shirts in.
Oh, man.
It just needs to be like either more fitted or like more oversized. This is kind of neither.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like an oversized got cropped to shorts.
Yeah. That's interesting though. We got a ranking and a room for most improvement in the same one. That's interesting.
I know.
Do I not normally do that?
No.
I don't know if we've done
I think
that
this is
before.
the first time.
I don't know. I'll have to consult the records.
Yeah, I think so. Well, you can check out all of these looks we mentioned here on our TikTok and YouTube pages. Look for our Red Carpet Report shorts. Okay.
If I ever remember to post them on TikTok again.
Yeah.
Sarah, what is our weekly up?
So currently, we're second in the Metro.
I know.
Kind of technically tied with Carolina.
I don't like
13
it.
wins, 5 losses, 1 overtime loss. It's not too bad, guys. Despite everything that's going on with the injuries, that's not bad, you know?
We could be doing so much worse.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Thankfully, we did put ourselves up in the top of the standings to begin the season, which hopefully we'll be able to coast on that for a little bit longer while we kind of ride out the injury roller coaster.
Yeah.
Again.
We definitely stacked the beginning of the season. Maybe that was the strategy this year. We cannot lose until the first major injury.
Yeah. Which it's a little earlier than I would have liked this to be happening, because at least last season we made it to the end of the calendar year before everything started to fall apart.
Yeah.
We haven't seen everything fall apart yet. 1 loss is not falling apart. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the main problems, main news that we've got going on right now, Cody Glass now back week to week again after coming back
about
for
that.
What, 2
A game?
games, 1
games?
game. I don't really remember.
Oh,
A blink and you miss it.
Yeah. Is Zach McEwen out again? I think he is. I don't think I have it written down, but I think he is out again. I don't remember. It's been too many of them in too rapid succession.
You know, throw a dart. One of them's probably out. And if they're not, the dart will get them.
Yep. The main one, however, that we need to talk about is Jack Hughes, who is now out with a hand injury for 8 weeks, being reevaluated at 6. But
8 weeks.
He had surgery on his pinky, so he is out for the foreseeable future.
At Hospital for Special Surgery, let me tell you, I have a lot of opinions on Hospital for Special Surgery. It's very
really?
good specifically for this.
It's good. Okay.
It is. But it is Hospital for Special Surgery is it's like a hospital is a generous word for it, because it's really just an orthopedics like athlete surgery center.
Yeah.
And they don't have their own other services, but they have a tunnel connecting them, I think, to Columbia. And so that's where you go if you need anything else fixed. You go under the tunnel and come up in Columbia.
Interesting.
If you need anything other than bones and tendons fixed.
It's so interesting, this injury. Like, I remember when you first messaged us about it, Sarah, and because it was non-game related at the team dinner. And I joked in the chat, I said, the only thing I could think of was a glass shattered.
You are Nostradamus.
Little did we know at the time. Yeah.
And then when the story posted the next day, I don't know what was crazier. The fact that they posted the team dinner photo, I guess, before whatever happened.
Where they're holding up grits. And then there's another one later and Jack and Luke are not there and they all look really sad.
The actual best part about that is when they're all holding the jersey that says Chicago Cut, because that's the name of the restaurant.
Yep. True irony there.
I do wonder though, because like 8 weeks for a finger injury, and when they said it was the pinky,
that's what that means.
Honestly,
definitely.
I thought the finger fell off and they reattached it. Like
no,
maybe
that would be a little bit too dramatic for a cut hand on the cut glass. It's definitely a tendon that they got.
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
Which, like, if it was going to be any finger, I guess I'm glad it's the pinky.
Yeah.
We're going to talk more about
at least it's not the
this.
thumb, but you know.
The thumb would be tragic.
Thumb would have been tragic.
We're gonna get out the magnifying glass and overanalyze this in the drama segment, and I can't wait.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on.
Okay,
hold on.
we'll move on then. Perfect.
I can't wait.
Most important question that I wanted to ask you guys.
Too. Oh, sorry, I talked over you. Yeah,
you're good. We can talk about it later too.
No, we can talk about it here.
That's
it's
totally fine.
Wherever. This was also something on Twitter this week, but we can talk about it here.
So the thing is that I had this in my weekly update segment before Novo posted that article.
I'm telling you, we need to like record the second thoughts come into our brains, because we are always ahead of the curve. And the people don't know it.
Because
what happened? What? I'm reading it. Is it the mummy thing?
Yeah.
Yes. Are we cursed because of the mummies?
Many have been saying, and if you go back and listen to a single episode of this podcast, we have been saying.
We didn't know it was mummies at the time.
Yeah, we thought it was witches, but
but
to be fair, the mummies could have been witches.
We were still sensing whatever it is. What?
Yeah.
Did they find mummies like in the Prudential Center? Like what happened?
Yes. So when they were constructing the Prudential Center, when they were constructing the Prudential Center in 2005, they found two 19th century cast iron coffins of two 150-year-old mummies.
Mummies.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not just coffins.
Nope. Cast iron
Mummies.
coffins with mummified persons inside.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. There were
And how do we know about this?
several thousand more bodies, I believe, that they found because it was built on a cemetery that was like belonging to the First Presbyterian Church or something back in
That makes sense.
the
Yeah.
1800s. But yeah, there were
Do you think
cast iron coffins with mummies inside.
Do you think the mummies were lovers? In my head,
I don't know. They know who they were. But
Oh, that's so
Oh my God, wait,
creepy.
okay,
I'm
you
not
know-
sure if they
Released
knew each
it?
other. Hold on, I have the article here. One of
Wow.
them belonged to William Pollard, a crime fighter who served as the 4th fire chief and first captain of the 1st permanent police force in Jersey City. And the smaller belonged to Mary Camp Roberts, who was a descendant of the Puritans who founded Newark in 1666. And she was very old, apparently, when she died.
Wow. Yeah. We besides, just the burial, this is the Prudential Center built on burial ground.
There's a website called Iron Coffin Mummy.
Okay. There's so much. We need
Honestly,
so
sick
much
as
more.
hell.
Yeah. Sage. We need so much more everything. I know
Yeah.
This is
Joked
what
about
they
it,
look like.
but now we really need it.
Oh, that's so sick. Oh my God.
I am actually
Wow.
flabbergasted.
Dude. New Jersey mummies. Who would have thought?
I would have never, ever, ever, ever thought about it. So we're definitely cursed.
Her hair, I'm sorry. I used to do, biological anthropology. And so this stuff is like, I'm obsessed with. That her hair is still in the hairstyle that they would have buried her with. Like
Oh my God, I didn't realize there were this many
Wow.
photos.
They
Wow, I need to go
curled-
on a deep dive.
And oh my God, we need to. This is like my niche interest. They did a recreation of her
Whoa.
face. I'll send this website to you.
Yes.
They
We should
have her
do a,
house. They have maps. The Archaeological Society of New Jersey bullet. I'm calling them up.
We're gonna have to circle back and do a Devil's Mummies mini-sode.
Oh my God. Wow. The intersection of all my interests. Mary Camp Roberts, girl, you got to get us to the playoffs.
Right.
You can get
Please
it.
don't curse us any longer. We are on your side here.
Mm-hmm.
What was the years? Right now we're in the 2025-26 season. 24-25 season.
When did they win the Stanley Cups?
No.
Prudential Center was built in 2005.
It was the 2022-2023 season was the one that they beat the Rangers.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. I have some devil's math to do real quick.
I don't know what math she could possibly be doing
I
here.
don't either. It's blowing my mind.
I was trying. So my point. She died in May of 17 something or other, and I was trying to see if it was the same day in May that they lost to the Hurricanes in round two. So game one, I think, was May 3rd. So probably not. It would have been after that.
Okay.
But could the curse be related? Very much.
Yeah.
Because she died in May.
Yeah. Something happens to them in May.
So are we cursed because of the mummies? Maybe. Anyway, elsewhere around the NHL, there was a new podcast announced from two people that I never would have expected to drop a podcast, who asked them to do a podcast. It's Wingmen with Matthew and Brady Tkachuk. That exists now.
Feel like this is a copy and paste of the Kelsey Brothers podcast.
New Heights.
And wouldn't you know it, it's produced by the same company that does theirs.
Is one of them going to get to like marry Tate McRae or something?
Probably.
Parallels.
Mhm.
This is the parallel. Produced by the same company.
It sure is.
Yeah, but Taylor Swift won't be announcing her album on that show. I'll tell you that much.
Yep.
Well, I'll be tuning in. And
So yeah, I will not be tuning in because I don't want to hear anything they have to say.
I want them to bring me on the show.
Oh,
do a Hot Girls Hockey Wingman crossover.
Yeah.
We can ask them.
No one heard of the Kachuk brothers until Hot Girls Hockey started talking about them.
That's so true.
And you can quote me on that.
Yeah, that's so true. They could use that in like their marketing or something, probably.
Gonna talk about the discount code because did you know we have a discount code for $20 off your first SeatGeek purchase? Just enter Hot Girls Hockey into the promo code line when purchasing any tickets for any event. I just used it like a couple days ago. I love saving money. And fun fact, it was not my first purchase. I think it's the first time you use the discount code. So use it.
Yeah. Okay.
So I love saving money. Okay, let's get into these games. I am sort of excited to talk about the first one.
Okay.
I didn't see it. I just like that we won.
Right.
But we played Chicago. We were away. And man, oh man, do we effing love OT.
Yes, lately.
What
we sure do.
happened to us?
I don't know, but I'm okay with it now.
Yeah.
It's been growing on me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love OT.
Yeah.
I was joking to Allie earlier. I'm like, we're so generous. We like take our 2 points, but we also give everybody a point.
That's true.
How did we win this?
So this one was very much a back and forth kind of game. Blackhawks, opened the scoring, but it just kind of ping-ponged, honestly. And the real star of this game, the only thing that we really, really need to talk about in this game,
okay,
is Simone Nemetz.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, you know what? That can just be the thesis of the episode.
It kind of can be, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because, and I meant to mention this in the weekly update. I skipped right over it because there were mummies to talk about. But Simone Nemetz became the third franchise defenseman to score a hat trick in this game, which is an insane stat.
Wow.
Wow.
History of the organization.
Wait, who are the other two? Do you know?
I haven't found the information on I found the information on one of them, not the second one. I kept initially seeing that it was recorded as the second. However, sources since have been saying it's a third, but do not list who that third guy was. So it may have actually been a guy who, when they were still the Rockies before they became the Devils, but it's technically franchises. You know what I mean?
Dougie got close last year, but
he got close again this year too.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
Yeah,
I think so.
I love when the team's playing offensively, even the defense. I don't care when it was blah, 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 the defense doesn't. I don't give a shit. I think they're more fun when they're playing offensively, even if it means they go to OT. I like OT.
As long as we're scoring and defending.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even care if we defend. I mean, realistically speaking, it's hard to do both at the same time. TBQH.
I feel like, most people are upset if we are not defending right now. And they were a little upset in this game too, because it's everybody's favorite new punching bag right now, Jacob Markstrom.
Yeah.
Theory on that.
The anti-it boy.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of flack right now. And he did look a little hurt in this game, which is not good that this keeps happening to him. He's also potentially, he was hurt in the game last night too. So he's out again tomorrow. So like there's something going on there. And I hate to admit that, but
yeah, it does seem like maybe this is one of those scenarios where you just have to sit out and wait till your injury heals completely.
They probably need to. Yeah.
We talked about curses, and I was theorizing in the car how when the goalie becomes the scapegoat or the punching bag on the team, I feel like there's the Martin Brodeur curse just comes upon them.
Absolutely.
And it's happening. We watched it happen to Vitek, and we're watching it happen to Markstrom. And I feel like we could get ahead of it this time.
Yeah.
For him staying out and to fully heal, fully be confident. But if he's out of the spotlight, like when they are in the spotlight, it just messes with the mojo, and we all just have to ignore it and not pick someone else. I hate that the fans always have to pick a player that is the person that takes all the blame for everything. But it just can't be Markstrom.
I mean, I feel like I'm on like the opposite opinion here.
Okay.
I just think that I think the Devils play better when they're more when they're taking more chances and they're playing more offensively. And I think when but I think a natural consequence of that very offensive style play is just by nature, you can't. You only have 5 guys out there besides the goalie. You can't. You're going to have openings. You're going to have blind spots because that's the result of a very offensive strategy. And you need to have a goalie who's ready for that.
Yeah. Right.
And I think that you need to have a goalie who's got quick reflexes and can stretch every once in a while and not pull something. Yeah. Which is not anything against Markstrom in particular, but like I don't know if his style and injury status suits that.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we just don't know what the injury is. We don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Right. I see what you mean.
Yeah, Cody Glass also got injured in this game too. So like something is going on with the injuries.
He just does too much. He goes out there, scores, does too much.
Yeah.
That's just
But I think
vibe.
that's kind of what is happening with Markstrom too. Is like he shouldn't have gone out there. He was out for a couple of games for a reason and they kind of just stuck him back out there as if nothing ever happened. But like, should they have? I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know what else you do. If I had to pick between more consistent defense and a more consistent goalie, I'd pick a more consistent goalie for them.
Okay. I half agree with you. I think it's goalie and defense. Both need to be strong.
I agree.
Yeah. I mean, in an
but I know
ideal
what you meant. I
world,
guess when picking, you did say when picking.
If I had to pick between the two. Yeah. I just think strategy wise, I like, especially with all the offensive defensemen that they have, especially like looking at Shimon Nemitz, like, the Devils, I think, are going to be one of those teams when they're at their most successful, when they're not out defending their opponents, but they're outscoring their opponents.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
But anyway, they won. So
they did. Anyway, I'm a defense girly. I think the defense is so important. I think.
Yeah.
But
I think we're missing Brett Pesce real hard right now. But
I think he's a key to holding down the defensive strategy.
I agree.
And we missed that. Okay.
Overtime hat trick winner. Nope. What a drama king. I love it.
Like that's the most fancy way that you could have won this, you know?
It's incredible.
Love it. So good.
The only other way that could have potentially made it even more dramatic is if he scored and won it in the shootout.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then he said a few days later, I'm going to do exactly that.
And he did.
When we talk about like opponents that the Devils play, the Capitals give me the heebie-jeebies.
Yes, agreed.
They are one I was worried about for sure. No matter how the Capitals are doing, they're going to make us
look silly.
Exactly.
Look silly.
Tampa, which, and I'm still a little afraid of Boston.
Boston, really?
Yeah,
Carolina.
I don't know why. It just is a little bit of fear in me.
I feel that for the Bruins.
Maybe it's the scary bear thing that they have as their mascot.
Maybe it's the bear thing. I don't know, but
yeah, I'm scared of the bear thing.
I love a bear, so I don't know.
But this game, as Sarah alluded to, we went out to it went on to a shootout again because we just love everything happening in OT. I watched the very beginning of this game and the very end of this game because
you bookended it.
Producer had some friends over and we were watching the UFC fight, and then I checked the app and I'm like, we're going into OT, and I was like, I don't. So I'm paid attention, but I didn't expect to. I honestly, I didn't think this game was going to be this close. It was exciting as hell.
Yeah.
I do want to say when I was watching the first period, I am a little worried about Gritsuk.
Why?
Gritsuk. I am worried that people are going to put unnecessary pressure on him because soon as Jack is out, everybody, like all the commentators and people were just talking about him as like he's kind of like this skeleton key where he could fit anywhere.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's true. I think a lot of people have high hopes for him.
I think, yeah.
And I'm just, I
That's
want
my
everyone
high hopes
to,
for him.
Yes. I do have these high hopes for him.
I also do, but I don't want
He's
see
Russian.
the
He's used to
physical-
pressure. He'll be fine.
That's, fair.
Maybe I'm worried for nothing.
Compliments are probably rare to him. So,
Yeah.
like,
And I was thinking about it.
I think he'll be able to lock in. Get
Okay.
it? Because he's a skeleton key.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And something that made me so scared, but also excited at the same time. All in one go.
Mhm.
This was Luke Hughes' first goal.
It
Of the
was
season.
finally first one of the season.
But
Good for him.
at the same time, Brat had taken a really bad hit from Ovechkin and was like down on the ice. And it was one of those weird moments where Brat didn't get up, but I think the refs didn't call it because the Devils like to stop the play, even though he wasn't getting up, because we still had the puck and
Right.
let us finish the play. And we did score. But it was so sad because Luke couldn't even celebrate his own first
Nope.
goal of the season because he immediately goes over to Brat, who's still doubled over on the ice.
Yep. You could see him like screaming like, fuck me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ovechkin
Ovechkin had purposely gone after Brad at that point because he and Ferrari, I believe is how
Yep.
you say his name, had kind of just like incidentally collided, and Ferrari like slammed into the boards like horizontally. Like it was not intentional. Brad didn't do
No.
anything. And he actually went over to like check if
Yes.
he was okay. But they just took that as Brad assaulting him, I guess.
Ovechkin did. Yeah.
Ovechkin
Yeah.
stays.
And the fans did too. The fans were booing him like crazy.
Ovechkin, I'm convinced, stays in the NHL just because he knows the second he retires, he'll just be an annoying old man ranting out of Denny's that no one's listening to. And you can tell him I said that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll leave it
We'll
in
say
here.
it when we go on the Wingman podcast, because I'm sure they have a way to contact him, right?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy. Well, I think we want to talk about the shootout.
Yeah.
I love how Sarah and I have similar shootout. We wrote it all down. What happened?
I need to just keep track just in case.
We got to analyze it.
Drama. The drama of this shootout. This is
Yeah.
one of those games where I am entertained. I don't care how it ends. Of course I do. I want to win. But in the moment, I'm like, this is so exciting all through OT, up and through the shootout. Who's up first? This is unusual for the Devils. We went in the same order
They sure did.
for the shootout.
Yeah.
Do you know what happened, Allie?
Sorry, I was about to sneeze. No, I don't. This is when I was dying on my way to Lake Placid.
I'm so
Oh
sorry.
no.
Or I may have been on my way
You're
back
right.
from my abandoned trip to Lake Placid.
Yeah, rip.
So tell me the order.
First, Cotter goes out.
I like that.
His shot gets saved. He didn't make it.
Alas.
And
Can't get them all,
yeah. And this one hurt a little bit because the Capitals scored. So we're down one. Second round, Jesper Bratt. He does best second in the line.
Yep.
Never
Perfect placement for him.
change it because he scored. I like how I wrote Jesper Grat.
Oh, nice. Didn't even realize that. Okay.
And then the Capitals, their shot was saved. So we're tied. Everything is fine. Sarah, who do they send out for the third?
Well, they couldn't send out one Jack Hughes because he, his old pinky thing. So they sent out the person that I was hoping they would send out third for this, and that's Arseny Gritsyuk.
yeah.
Yes.
Love to see you here.
Was
Mhm.
very excited for it. At first, the Capitals went and their shot was saved. So it was on Gritsyuk. He could win.
Yep.
This game in the shootout. It was very unfortunate because his shot was saved.
Yeah.
But the look on his face after, he wanted it so bad.
Yeah.
That's
And I wanted him to have it.
what I'm saying. I think this is a man that's going to rise to the pressure.
He'll get
I
there.
think
yep.
you're right. Because he didn't look disappointed. It was more like, I want to do it again.
Determination.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Fourth round. Alex Ovechkin goes out there.
That guy.
Tomato.
His shot missed. So it's
Yeah.
on us again to win it all. Who is it? It's Shimon Nemitz.
What was your reaction when they sent Simone Nemitz out and not a forward? Because Timo Meyer
Do you know
is still
what's
sitting there.
funny?
Dawson Mercer is still sitting there.
That's
You
sure
got
true.
Nico Hischier. Don't put Nico in a shootout. No
No,
one does
honestly,
that. But you got all these forwards sitting on the side.
I
Yeah.
didn't question it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even think for a moment that he was a defenseman.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think I was thinking he has the mental grit to get through a shootout.
Yeah.
I think is more what the shootout is about. It's
Shimon
more psychological
strikes me
in a way.
as someone who's going with the flow a little. Yeah, like
I have a different impression.
yeah, that's right. You're more of a you pay more attention to him than I do. You're more of a fan.
He is going to do things his way no matter what. No matter if the fandom's hating on him, he's consistently performs.
Going upstream.
Yeah, I think he's one track.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's kind of what I meant, but in a different way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think the hat trick overtime winner in the last game definitely helped give him a little chance.
Well, confidence
to end
boost.
up in the shootout lineup here, but I'm glad they took that chance.
Me
because
too.
He scored.
It's been Nemitz, and I almost considered getting a jersey.
Hell
you
yeah.
should. Christmas
You
is
could.
coming.
No, it's crazy because I have my 3 jerseys and I'm already like, it's too much because I
Yeah.
have my favorite jersey
They take up a lot of
Right.
space.
and I just want to wear my favorite jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so true.
But that way you get a new one. You want to wear that one a little bit more. So that way you
maybe.
kind of break up the rotation. You start bringing the old ones back in the rotation. You can tell yourself this and you keep buying yourself new ones.
Well, this game was exciting. The next game was not exciting, and I don't
Wow.
even want to talk about it. It makes me so mad. Can we skip
Yeah.
it?
We can skip it because that's what I did. Because every time I used to watch the Devils at work when I was on night shift. I would
Mhm.
set up my screen. I would have the Devils playing in the background, going through patient charts or whatever. And la-di-da-di-da. That's how I would watch everything. And this season, I think they put the mummy curse on me. If I try
Oh,
to
no.
put a game on at work, someone codes. Like it's becoming
Ooh.
a patient safety hazard for me to watch the Devils at work. Not literally if you're my boss and you're listening to this, but like
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
like
don't worry.
the second I hit play, like all of a sudden something happens, and I'm like, the drama needs to relax.
My goodness. Well, there was a lack of drama in this game until the very last moment. But this was,
Yep.
I theorized with Sarah on this one. There were a lot of people back from injury for the first time on the ice.
It's kind of like that
Yes.
first week at work when you got a whole bunch of orientees and no one knows what's
Mhm.
going on.
They don't know where anything is yet.
Yeah.
And that's how the Devils were on the ice.
Yeah.
The chemistry was off, passes were not connecting, and I was annoyed. The most frustrating thing was there was no support when we came into the offensive zone. I was
Mhm.
losing my mind. Like Tampa was very on top of us, but nobody was there to support the player who came in with the puck.
Yes.
I was like,
we
this
were
is
playing
just-
defense in the offensive zone is something that we were talking about when we were watching this
Exactly.
game.
Mm.
Exactly. I was mad.
Yeah.
I took a nap in the second period. That was nice.
I
Woke
turned it
up-
off halfway through the third, I think.
Yeah. I was awake for the third. We do need to talk about the funniest goal of the season so far.
Yeah, it was a shitty goal. I'm glad they got
Yeah,
this
we
one goal, but
needed the goal.
yeah.
But the way we got it was so comical. Like Nico is falling backwards. Nobody knows where the puck is. I forget which player from the Lightning it was, but Nico, while falling, hits the puck with his skate, not because he's trying to kick it in, but because he is falling. And then the Lightning player falling on top of Nico hits the puck with his glove and knocks it into the net. They hit that puck in while falling.
Wait,
it was ridiculous.
and that was a goal?
It was called a goal on the ice. Then they took it back and then they reinstated it again.
that was another comedy
a
of
goal for
errors in
who? The
itself.
Devils?
For the Devils.
Yep,
Yeah.
for the
It
Devils.
was,
You know what?
The one and only goal they got.
Thank you, Tampa.
yep.
Yep.
Wow.
Did they even really score it? Probably, but
Is 1-5 the new 6-3?
I hope not. That's not better.
I think that was the hardest part. We looked like we lost our spirit at the end.
They looked bad.
Despite getting in a brawl with 43 seconds to go.
Oh.
This blew my mind.
Well, why not?
There's too many people who are injured. No.
Oh,
exactly.
So right.
Basically,
No.
it was actually one of my new favorite diva moments from the Devils.
Oh.
Shimon Nemitz came onto the ice and one of the Lightning players was skating and he kind of didn't see Nemitz and knocked into him, but it felt like Nemitz just knocked him over and just skated away. Like it's like one of those things where you like shove a person, but it's your fault and you blame them.
Mm-hmm.
And
wow,
the Lightning, because they thought Nemitz purposely pushed him over, all came to start fighting him. And the Devils immediately like surrounded Nemitz. So, like, Nemitz is not a brawler. He's not going to fight you. Like, absolutely not. And he just walked away like, what? Whoa. It wasn't me. And they went to the penalty box, both of them. I think it was for roughing. And we played 4-on-4 for 43 seconds.
Wow.
I really hoped we were going to score because we were 4-on-4, but we didn't.
Just
this game sucked.
Just hit 4 quick goals and get back in it.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? You need a demoralizing loss every once in a while. And
they do. They were due for it, you know,
What?
and hopefully they learn from this because they are going to be stuck with this, you know, kind of rotating lineup of people coming back from injury and having to figure out how to play with everybody again.
Yes.
So
in some ways, it's good practice for the playoffs.
Sometimes you just got to get yourself some team sleepover before the game.
maybe they need to.
Maybe Timo needs to get everyone matching Prada purses.
That's
I love
also
that
true.
idea. All right. Let's move into our Skircuffle Award because this is where we give awards to the most cinematic fights of the week. There are no fights this week. There were a couple large group hugs during the Lightning game. But that was about it. We're going to play the Panthers next. Is Matthew Tkachuk back in? Is he
Not
playing
that I
again?
know of, but
Okay.
So
I don't really keep up because I'm not listening to the podcast, so I don't know.
Yeah.
maybe that's what he's doing with his time off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Starting
maybe.
a podcast.
Well,
men.
Let's see. 5 hours ago,
if he
team update injury
is playing,
revealed.
I'm fully expecting a fight on Thursday. If he's
Yeah.
not playing, no brawl's happening. I don't think it's happening. I know he's the instigator, and without him there,
They're
there will be
saying
no
he's going to
fight.
return potentially in early January.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Shoot.
That answers my question. Looking forward to that game. Moving right along. I'm so excited, Allie.
Me too. I have no idea
Allie.
what we're going to talk about here.
What are the whispers on the Twitter wins this week?
We created this segment
Mhm.
because one of my favorite things about being a Devils fan is some stupid internet drama.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I love scrolling and scrolling and scrolling through long texts of Twitter feeds. I love when the posts are coming in so fast that I click on one and then it says this post does not exist. They're getting posted, they're getting deleted. People are screenshotting each other, quote retweeting each other. When there's a screenshot of the tweet on Devil's Tumblr, because sometimes if you really want to get into the weeds with this stuff,
no.
you got to go then look at it on Tumblr.
We haven't been on Devil's Tumblr in a while.
I haven't actually
No.
yet this season, but
okay.
We should not go there.
I will venture back
Okay.
when I'm strong enough. It's it's delicious to me. What can I say? I like junk food, and this is my junk food.
Yeah.
So this week we talked about Jack Hughes went to a steakhouse with the team and cut his hand in Chicago.
Yes.
Sad.
Yes.
Okay, so after that,
Mhm.
Devils fans responded. Well, how do you think Devils fans responded to this news? The news is, hey, Jack Hughes, star player, went to a restaurant and accidentally injured his hand, and now he's going to be out for a couple of weeks.
I predicted it, so I can't. I don't know.
They
how they
probably
would've
reacted
reacted.
quite poorly, I would imagine.
Yeah, but also, would you be surprised? Like if I told you Jack Hughes accidentally cut his hand at a steakhouse?
No, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, likely place for him to be.
Yeah, and if I told you a Devils player accidentally cut their hand at a steakhouse, you'd be like,
I'd
Jack
guess
Hughes.
him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what happened when in the stars when Jack was born, but someone gave him the injury prone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It just is what it is, right? Well, people did what they do on the internet and they were hee hee ha ha funny about it.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Because like Jack predictably, gets silly injuries. So people post a lot of silly memes, a lot of yada yada yadas.
That's
Some
what I was afraid
people-
of, the memes.
Well, some people were more serious than others. You know, a lot of people were just
Mhm.
being funny. Some people got actually mad at it, you know.
As they do.
And
As the internet exists.
all of this resulted in an op-ed. Op-ed. So Jennifer Streeter's a writer for Sports Illustrated. She doesn't specifically write about the Devils. Obviously, she writes about hockey in general, currently covering the NHL. So she, took a little stroll through Devils Twitter, saw the fan reactions and put it together an op-ed. What I would like to clarify at the start of this is that an op-ed is an opinion piece.
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
This is important because some people seem to have forgotten this.
Oh, no.
And you know what? She's so cheeky for this. This is some shit I would do. The title of the article is NHL fans owe Devils Jack Hughes an apology.
Oh,
Whoa.
She's cheeky. That's a little cheeky.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I respect a cheeky little title.
think she knows what she's doing there. Yeah.
In the midst of the latest injury for New Jersey Devil star Jack Hughes, fans across the entire NHL have been reacting unacceptably. First line.
Wow.
First line. No nuance here. We're diving in.
Wow.
With jokes and wishes for a trade instead of well wishes for a health scare. Let's freaking go. She starts off by pointing with like, I'm not going to read everything because I don't want to like copyright, but starts off with like talking about how NHL, being a professional hockey player is very grueling and physically demanding. Absolutely true.
Yep.
And the schedule is really busy. They play just like a shit ton of games, especially if you compare them
Constantly
like football.
traveling, constantly. Yeah.
So, and then she explains what happened that, Jack hurt his finger, blah, blah, is going to miss 8 weeks. Okay. And that the surgery was performed. And so here we go. What this op-ed is a collection of reactions she found to the news on the internet and then her giving her opinion on it.
Mm-hmm.
Reactions across the sport have been swift, she says. But instead of people wishing Hughes a speedy recovery and commenting on how gut-wrenching it must be to have months of a sport you love taken away from you in an instant due to an accident, most have been making fun of Hughes and the entire situation. Here we go. Unacceptable fan reaction. There are going to be examples of what she thinks is the unacceptable fan reaction.
Okay. Wow.
Starts off confusingly to me. This is my review of this op-ed. Starts off with a description of Luke and Jack starting a charitable book program with Make-A-Wish in New Jersey.
Okay.
That's got nothing to do with this.
Nope.
No.
She's just gassing up Jack Hughes, saying he's the best ever and we need to be nice to him for it.
I don't need to be nice to Jack for that. I do like that about Jack, but
I think that's
got
great. Yeah.
nothing to do
Yeah.
with his finger.
Yeah.
I don't need to. I'm not going to feel bad about making jokes about Jack Hughes, clearly, because you've listened to this podcast, but because he donates books, whatever. It talks about some of his stats. That's more helpful information.
Okay.
Good news. Despite those facts about his book thing and him team leading 10 goals and 20 points in 17 games for the Devils, despite those facts, a good majority of reactions to Jack's injury have been as follows. We have a tweet by Devils fanatics that says, the Devils have found a new rival, and it posts pictures of the Rangers, a rival, the Hurricanes, a rival, the Flyers, a rival, and then the last picture is Jack Hughes' steak knife. That's funny.
Yeah.
It is.
That's funny.
It is funny.
Yeah.
Someone else, another example was this tweet that read, Jack is one of the most injury prone players, going to only get worse as his body gets older. It's unreliable to count on him each year. Lots of Devil fans want him traded ASAP before he loses more value.
Interesting.
I disagree with everything that person said.
I disagree
Interesting.
too, but it's also just an opinion. I wouldn't say
Right.
it's
Not like vicious.
no,
No.
he's not
in
saying
some other tweets that we have seen before.
He's not saying this is Jack's fault and I hope his finger
Yeah.
falls off. He's just like, Jack seems
Some
to get
people
injured a
want
lot.
him to be traded for it.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
poster doesn't even say that they want him to be traded.
Yeah. They're just kind of stating an observation.
There's another silly little tweet, some quote of someone saying, I'd trade Jack Hughes. He is made of tissue paper and not reliable enough to get this team where it needs to go. I mean, I've made jokes comparing Jack to that meme on SpongeBob of paper skin and glass bones.
The glass bones and paper skin. Yeah.
Because like,
yeah,
that's funny.
Like he hasn't played a single 82 game season like in full yet. Yeah, he's got glass bones and paper skin. What? It's a joke.
That's the meme.
Yeah.
So what's really interesting about this article, this is where we get into the drama.
Oh, we haven't even reached the drama?
No, we really haven't reached the drama. So basically,
good to know. Because I was like, those tweets aren't really anything like there's hockey. There are bad hockey fans.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And I was expecting like fire.
Yeah.
So those were just so.
And that's my criticism of this op-ed is that I get where she's coming from in the sense that like Jack Hughes does not personally owe anyone his like physical health. And I'm sure he's as frustrated as everyone else.
Probably even more.
He worked so hard in the offseason, we know, to get his shoulder situation under control and to come back and you're getting back in the groove of things. And then a freak accident takes you out again. That's really, I'm sure he's so frustrated.
Yeah,
absolutely. I will say though, I actually took the fact that it was a freak accident as a silver lining because it didn't happen while playing. That he is physically fit enough to play.
Yeah.
And that it could have been anybody who leaned on the glass. It didn't have to be him, but it was him.
I was him though, that would make me more frustrated.
Oh, I think the opposite
would infuriate me.
Yeah, it would make me very upset. But
because if I did something to cause an injury to myself, I'd be like, okay, like that was my bad.
Going for it,
or if it happened in a game, I'd be like, okay, at least it was like worth it because I was trying to win. But if it was just a dumb freak accident that couldn't have been avoided, I'd be like, why me? Like, this is such bad luck. Like, why do I deserve this? Like, it would
I take it the
me.
complete opposite.
No.
Because I can't control it, I can't be mad about it.
See,
that's a good way. That's a healthy way to think about it. Allie and I are going to doom spiral over here.
I envy your way of thinking about it.
Me too.
Oh my God.
Sorry to derail where you were going with it. But.
Well, so, But that was helpful what we were talking about because that's kind of like the mix of people's reactions is, Jack is accident prone. That sucks. It's kind of funny. It is a little bit funny.
It's so random.
And
it's not
ridiculous,
normal.
And he'll be fine and he'll come back and it's probably not going to be that big of a deal.
Agreed.
If you go to this article now, if you went to this article a couple of days ago, there were a bunch of tweets from the Brat Pack included.
Okay.
Here's where we're getting into the drama.
Okay.
If you go to this article now, I know because I have screenshots and I have the article currently hold up on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
You go to the article now, these screenshots are not there. He is technically still, like it says his name, like he is the attribution to him, the Brat Pack, but it's under a blank spot where it says photo not found.
Whoa.
So what happened was some of the tweets that she included in this examples of the unacceptable Devils fan behavior were some Brat Pack tweets. One of them, I will show you, is just a picture of like a little chart and it says on one side it says on the top who would win, one side a picture of Jack Hughes, and the other side a picture of a wine glass.
Okay.
Like
that's it?
That's the joke. Here it is. I'll show it to you guys.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just people capitalizing on the meme in the relevant news.
Haven't they ever heard of like dark humor, using humor to cope with something?
That's not that bad.
Not bad at all.
So these were the examples included in this op-ed, and it gets pretty cutting. Her condemnation of the fans. She says, calling for Jack to get traded is nothing short of asinine. His injury has been described by the Devils as an accident on multiple occasions, and not wanting a former number 1 overall draft selection who comes from a family of storied success in hockey across the youth, professional, and international level is certainly a choice. I don't really, my reaction to this is like, again, I get where she's coming from, but like, I don't personally care if Jack was number 1 years ago or that his family is successful.
I don't like any of the examples she used.
Yeah.
I feel like there are absolutely people who tweet horrible things.
There you go.
That would have been relevant to the op-ed, which I completely agree with. There are people who say terrible things about the players all the time. And I'm like, how could you possibly say that? But these examples are not those examples.
So I think
they're
what
not
happened is that what I actually think maybe happened is that she wrote this piece
Mhm.
after seeing some other worse examples and then
Needed
or
examples.
for whatever reason couldn't include them. And the
Mm.
examples that she included were not as bad, because there were definitely people on Reddit who were like personally digging into Hughes, like acting like this was his personal fault for this.
Right.
Oh,
And
sure.
That's what I'm
absolutely-
expecting in the op-ed.
Yeah. People who hate him, who are just
Mhm.
using this as another excuse to want him to be traded.
Right.
People who are like cursing and saying like genuinely nasty things.
Right.
Reddit, you want to find that stuff, go on Reddit.
Yeah.
And that's where it is. So I think that there's a disconnect
Yeah.
between what she's saying and the examples that are provided
Yeah.
in the piece. And this led to
Oh no.
complete normal reactions when the piece was posted
I'm
online.
sure it did.
Oh boy.
The reason why you can't see the Brat Pack tweets anymore is because he posted asking them to delete it. Fair enough.
Yeah. Absolutely.
They are public tweets, so like can't really get rid of that. But some people who were included in it were not happy. Some other people just didn't like it. Here's a Twitter thread I'd like to read to you. Someone
Okay.
Yes.
she posts this article. In response to it, someone says, "Another clueless broad trying to write about sports."
Wow.
Okay.
She should have
Way
used
nastier.
that tweet as an example.
Next
Yeah.
article, male hockey fans stay being sexist.
Exactly.
And
That's-
someone responds to that peak puck bunny behavior. Should worry about the next dose of Ozempic instead.
Holy shit.
What the hell?
That's so mean.
It's mean.
This is the level of mean I was expecting. I bet she read this level of mean.
Wrote the article and then did not for whatever reason
didn't
have
have
them
her sources
included.
for it for
Yeah.
some reason.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And
Brutal.
credit, the hornet's nest at this point was kicked and she went back in to defend herself, which not in a bad
Wow.
way.
No,
but
in
I
those
would not.
scenarios,
I
think you just
no,
gotta let
I
it
turned my
die
phone off and
just
run
let
away.
it. Exactly. That's
Yeah.
the only way for those things. You got to let it pass.
She
Yep.
says this article is literally an op-ed about insensitive comments, and here you are sending me a sexist tweet. Thanks for
Well,
proving my point. And she's right about that.
She is right.
do have a point there.
She is right.
This tweet is actually a better example of what she's talking about than anything that was
Yes.
in the
Yeah.
op-ed.
Mhm. She's not afraid to
Interesting.
fight.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'll give her that. She's braver than me. Oh, here's some other ones. Someone, there was some other reactions. This one I would say is like a little bit more of a nuanced or sort of criticism of it. I don't know if that's not the phrase I'm looking for. I'd say this is maybe a little bit more of a fair criticism. Someone posted a screenshot of the article and they highlighted the section where she said, wishing for someone to be traded just because of an injury is completely unacceptable. And the fan responded, not wanting injury-prone players on your favorite team is entirely acceptable and reasonable.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, this is what we talk about. These are opinions. That's a reasonable,
Right.
that's a fair opinion to have. And again, this is where I'm like, Jennifer, log off. Not, just because she responded. And I'm like,
Oh, no.
Don't.
don't read the reviews. Don't respond.
No, you don't.
She says, I'm not sure I would say it's a quote reasonable to want a number one draft pick who is leading the Devils with 10 goals and 20 points to be sent away from your team. Again, I don't care about the number one draft pick part, but I do
Right.
care about the 10 goals and 20 points
Sure.
part.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's, again, fair point she makes there. But once that hornet's nest, you got to hide.
Yeah.
It
You
gets worse.
Gotta
can't
get
keep
away from
interacting with it. It's just going to bring in more.
Because then the response she gets to that is someone saying where players are taken in the draft is completely irrelevant 7 years into their professional careers. See,
Yeah.
that's the problem. The more you talk, the more you dig yourself into a hole.
Yeah.
Oh.
So there was a lot more that I didn't want to include here because you know what? I just don't need to read out with my
Yeah.
own voice a bunch of sexist
Yeah.
like men responding to tweets. Obviously, this is like what happens every time there's a little bit of drama, especially if it's something that like a woman posts. And
Yeah. The second week in a row.
yeah, and this is a very similar example of like, I kind of get where she's coming from. I don't think her examples were the best, and I think it's fair for
Mhm.
people to disagree with her opinion because that's the point of having them.
Right.
But We don't need men crawling out of the woodwork reminding us why they're gross and icky.
Yeah. You don't need the attack. Criticism? Okay. Fair. Not the attack.
So to be in the name of being balanced, there was one thing in her article that I did want to highlight that I think is a very fair and more interesting part of her piece that I actually wish she had expanded on more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She says at one point in the article, injuries can be very personal and emotional for a lot of players, regardless of sport. Athletes in the professional world frequently do not have the choice of keeping diagnoses private and are often forced to reveal intimate details of an injury to the media and public.
I also would have liked the angle going into that. It's like, it is very personal for the players and they're going through a lot to be a little more sensitive.
Yeah.
Or just, but it's Twitter, it's the internet.
But at the same time, and at the
You
same
can't
time,
control
too,
it.
I don't know Jack Hughes personally. I wouldn't make fun of him in person, but
No, it's just fans using this moment where we're all like, oh shit, that sucks. As a way to cope with that. We're just laughing because this could be bad. Like, it's just
right.
It's a natural reaction to something unfortunate.
Oh man.
But as you can imagine, listen, and I want to clarify to say, no hate to the author of that op-ed from me personally. Sure. I have criticisms of it.
It's an opinion though.
But it's an opinion. And
right.
I don't think she's like a jerk or a bad person for writing it. And I think anyone leaving her sexist comments is a jerk.
Stop doing
those
that.
Those are the problem, people.
Yep. Well, we're not going to worry about it.
Nope.
Because there was a lot there. So we're going to move into the segment where we don't worry about it because sometimes I'm saying random shit and the announcers do it too. We got some quality this week, but a little less.
Thankfully, a little less than last time.
First, we have Fire Wagon Hockey. I don't get it, but I like
Fire them.
Okay. This is Life Begins Without Jack Hughes for the Devils. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Next, we got Spencer Knight, who had a terrific night in goal. I love a little rhyme. And lastly, is there anyone hotter than Shimon Nemitz? The answer is yes. His name starts with a T. Ends with an O. It's Timo.
I thought you were going to say Tanico there.
Tanico? What? To Jacob Bergstrom? Oh.
Dino. Oh my God.
Dano.
Who's
that?
Dano, you're so close. All we need is for you to lean into the microphone and say, is there any podcast hotter than?
Oh my God.
Yes. Let's move into our It Boy of the Week. I have an answer. This is the first time on my way driving here. I was like, I have an It Boy.
I know who it is.
Come on.
Yeah.
We can, let's, we haven't done this in a while.
No, we haven't.
Let's do the 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Yep. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Shimon Nemitz.
Yeah. I mean, it had to be.
Obviously.
There's no other answer. He is
Nemo, It Boy of the Week.
I feel like what would he be is what piece of a dinner place setting would he be?
Oh, okay. That's better because I didn't have one. I've been scrambling to figure out something mummy related and I couldn't figure anything out.
Yeah.
Okay.
What part of the place setting would Nemitz be?
I don't know anything formally. I'm going to say it's that one little fork at the front that you sometimes get that's like just kind of like behind the plate for whatever reason. I don't know what that is.
Oyster fork.
The oyster fork.
Okay. Yeah. That.
Because you don't know you need it until you don't have it. And then when you have it, it's the only tool that gets the job done. Jasper Bratt would be the plate.
I feel like who's the napkin?
I don't know, but Jake Allen's the placemat.
Okay.
I like
holding
Nico
it
as
all
a napkin.
together.
Nico as a napkin. Alliteration. I love it.
Yeah.
But Timo is also a napkin, but he's like one of those napkins that gets like folded into a swan.
See, yes, I was gonna say, he's more the like thing that like sits on top, like we'll have like a napkin ring on the
plate.
Yeah. Jess, Jesper Bratt's the steak knife, obviously.
Did we say he was the plate?
You said he was the plate.
Oh gosh, I'm already forgetting.
The burden.
Well, I take it back. He seems like sharp, like a knife.
Okay. Markstrom could be the plate.
I guess the ice is maybe the plate.
We've never given the ice.
This is ridiculous.
Yep, it's such a good bit that I don't know why I'm still doing.
That's why this is Hot Girls Hockey. Tune in next week for more sugar,
spice,
and everything ice.
If you like our show, please leave us a rating, subscribe wherever you get your podcasts, follow us on YouTube and TikTok, and tweet at us at hotgirlshockey_.
Hit the button.
Ooh.